Hello, trading is closed on February 12, 2015. I'm Tennant. I guess we might as well start by going over yesterday's calls. This is the futures chart. Prices were around here. We had a spike up due to a news announcement. I said I thought it would be retraced quickly and completely. It happened, but it all happened in the overnight session, so if you trade during regular trading hours, the prediction didn't really help you. I had a mejt target of 2058.01. I said I expected it to print and perhaps much lower. I also said if the call was wrong, it should be obvious from the open. Well, when my calls are wrong, the market almost always has a gap in the other direction. And that's what happened today, so the call was killed before we even opened. That makes it hard to evaluate today's new signal that 2083.20 will print most likely by tomorrow. But what is interesting is that a failed target from New Year's Eve of 2075.58 did print. Well, how likely is it that these mejt targets from this month are going to print? How likely is it that we're going to just keep on rallying to new highs since we've gone over my stop? We have 1, 2, 3 targets from this month which haven't printed. I think we should compare that to the track record from last year. Last year there were 2 targets in February which didn't print, back-to-back days, 1 in April, and there was a cluster over 2 days in October where 3 targets didn't print. I'm going to stop talking about these because they're over 1 year old. So other than the recent targets from this month, these are all the failed targets in the past year. So if these 3 all fail too, it would certainly be a statistical oddity. Well, I was hoping this trend line would hold. It didn't. I was hoping this blue trend line would hold. It didn't. So does that mean we're off to the races? Well, anything's possible, but we do have sequential and combo sell signals on the 30-minute chart. We have a sequential sell on the 78-minute chart. So we're in the uncomfortable position where we have a lower mejt target, significantly lower targets which are likely to print at some time, and overlap in the rally, and some DeMark sell signals, all of which are pointing towards lower prices at a time when the market keeps going up. I'm a little bit leery of acting on sell signals when the market keeps rallying to new highs, so I'm just going to say that's what the indicators say and not make a formal prediction at this time. One more thing I have to add. In January, I said I was working on a system which made automated trades. Based on the information I had at the time, I thought it was a reasonably profitable system. Based on information I have now, I think it is still profitable, but not profitable enough for me to recommend it. So I'm going to have to put the kibosh on that whole plan. Hopefully I'll be able to come up with something else. For right now, we have sell signals for tomorrow, lower targets for tomorrow, but a market which has broken through well-defined and strong resistance. So I'm not personally acting on the signals until I get more information. And that's today's call.